What's up, YouTube? I am about another video. Right now I'm in the process of trying to decide, do I want to do a live stream every Friday or do I want to do a regular blog? It will be back and forth between the two around my schedule. But today's blog is about George Floyd death and riots in Minneapolis. You know, it took me a while to speak on this issue because I wanted to see all the footage for myself and come to my own conclusion before doing anything. You know what I mean? I didn't want to just jump the gun based on what everyone was saying and telling me about the situation. So I wanted to get all the facts together before I came with doing my reaction, speaking on this strategy. You know, I seen the videos going around Facebook, that's going around YouTube. You know, and it leads to a lot of questions. Like the first video showed when he got pulled over, them pulling the three officers or however many were pulling George Floyd out of his car. You know, saying that he was suspect of spending counterfeit money in the store. You know what I'm saying? And even with that, that's still the reason to pull someone out their car. You know what I mean? What led? I want to know what led to them pulling him out of his car. What did he do wrong for that kind of force? For y'all to drag this man out of his car, drag him across the street to a police car. Usually when y'all pull somebody over, it's a police car right behind him. Right behind the car you pulled over. Why did y'all have to drag him across the street to another law enforcement car? That is just it's a tragic situation, you know. It's a tragic situation. I want to send my condolences, my prayers out to his family, to his daughter. You know, because I heard that he had just got his CDLs. He started basically a new life as a truck driver, and now gone. It's like it's very devastating, man. It's like it's getting tiring how police is getting away with all this. You know, and then the next video show, well, it's not even fully a video, just a picture of 4 officers. 4 got their hands on his body, but the one that stands out the most is the officer that got his knee on George Floyd's neck. You know, and just holding it the whole time, with another dumb officer standing from a distance watching. So there's 5 officers on the scene. This man ain't putting up much of a fight. Why is all this force? Why is he being attacked like this? You know what I mean? The man, you can hear him in the video, I can't breathe. Please, I can't breathe. You can hear him repeating it over and over and over. And not once did none of the officers let up. Not even the officer that had his knee on his neck, on George Floyd's neck, didn't let up. Like, really? Like, come on, dude. Someone telling you they can't breathe. That shit click in your head. Let me look at this body and see what I'm doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? To why this person can't breathe. I ain't gonna say this suspect, this person, this man can't breathe. You know what I mean? That officer, they just went on and continued to do what they were doing until the paramedics came and tried to find his pulse, couldn't find no pulse, man. It's like that. That hurt me right there. That hurt me to the max. Like, wow, are y'all serious? Another man telling you he can't breathe, and while y'all trying to arrest him or detain him, excuse me, and you guys don't take the time to look to see what you're doing, just reacting. That's devastating. What if that one of y'all kids? You know what I mean? What would that one of y'all children out there, man? How would y'all feel about that? All the police in the world. You know what I mean? Like this, y'all are trained for this, and you're not following the tactics that you was taught in training. There's no way. They didn't teach you to put your knee on a suspect's neck and just hold it there till they stop breathing. Cause that's what happened in these pictures, in these videos. He said, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Bystanders that's recording it saying the same thing. The man can't breathe. You got your knee on his neck. And you still didn't bother to take the time to let up, to look at what you're doing. You know, that's crazy. That is crazy. This stuff is really getting out of hand. These killers back and forth, back to back, repeatedly, consistently is really getting out of hand. It's time for us to start fighting these officers back. It's time. Cause I know me, one on kill my son, I'm a convicted felon. I'm telling you, I'm coming straight to your house. I'm killing your whole family. Take a threat on camera, whatever you want, but I am not. Boy, look at here. Boy, look at here. If my family gonna grieve, Your family gonna grieve too. Every officer that's involved. Your family gonna grieve just like my family gonna grieve. Cause this, you guys are getting away too much just to get fired, just to get suspended with pay. Suspended with pay after you done murdered someone. Suspended with pay after you done murdered someone. What kind of BS is that? What kind of crap is that? You get suspended with pay for murdering someone that did no harm to you. That did nothing wrong. So what? He spent some counterfeit money. So what? It still can't be proven. So why was all this force on this George Floyd? For what? For what? For what? It was forced on him for no reason. You know what I mean? It was forced on him for no reason. All those 4 officers was fired, terminated. Wow, you just killed a man, and all you get is terminated. It took how many days? You know what I mean? And now here it is, how many days later, now Minneapolis police headquarters, whatever, want to file charge, want to pursue charge after the mayor says, the mayor, you should have said the day this hit the media in your city, that's when you should have spoke up and took action. That's when, not days later. Not days later. And my question is, why all 4 officers not charged with this murder? Why? Why not all 4 officers charged with this murder? Because if I know the law correctly, I know the law changed from state to state, but here in Florida, if me and 3 homeboys do a robbery or commit a crime, and one of us end up dead, the other 3 gonna get charged with that murder. So therefore, it should be the same in this situation. It was 4 officers on the scene. I think it was 5 on the scene. 4 officers had their hands on George Floyd, and 1 said about liquor. All of those officers should be charged with this murder, not just 1. Because all of them played a part. All 4 of them officers played a part. All 4 officers should be charged with the same murder. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the laws is in Minnesota, Minneapolis, and whatnot, but that's my opinion. You know, it hurts you to know that it takes days for them to eventually say, oh, we want to pursue charges now. You know? But we kill one of them, they gonna kill us on sight. We kill one of them, we going to prison for years. It's not right. This stuff has to stop. These pointless killings have to stop. The police have to stop. The police have to be stopped, man. This nonsense have to come to a cease. Now is the time for this stuff to end. All police training need to be updated. I know people been on the force for 10, 20 years. Their tactics of handling things, of dealing with situations need to be upgraded. It needs to be upgraded. It's time for a change, man. It's time to start coming to some solutions to resolve the issues before they get out of hand. If that means more training, each state, each city needs to spend them funds and provide a training. Forget making new guns. Forget making new things to tactics to capture criminals. Let's pay the training. Let's pay for them to get updated training. We in 2020 right now. It's time for updated training on all law enforcement, police officers, and sheriff officers now. This is the time. This is time for much needed upgraded training to handle all kinds of situations. Cause this stuff is really getting out of hand. This stuff is really getting out of hand. I'm fed up. I'm scared for my life now. Every time I see a police officer ride past me, I'm thinking about what I'm seeing. I'm thinking about everything that I'm seeing in the news. I think about all that when the police officer ride past me. I'm serious. I made some of my best behavior now because of what's going on. Because I don't want to be a victim, and I'm talking to my kids about it because I don't want them to be a victim to police violence. Huh? Because I just said it, man. I said it many times on camera. I'm a convicted felon. I'm a 2-time convicted felon in the state of Florida, and I'm about to get strapped. A lot of people saying it's time for black people to get armed. It is on, whether you a convicted felon or not. It is time to arm yourself against these tactics these police officers using. It's time to arm ourselves because we are an endangered species that they want to get rid of. It's time for us to arm ourselves. You know what I mean? It's time. It's time for to start fighting back. Shoot back. Shoot back. Cause I'm telling you, one of these officers killed one of my sons or my daughter, but I'm coming. I'm breaking it to your house. I'm getting your name, your full name. Find out where you live, cause all that public information on Google. I'm gonna find out where you live, and I promise you, I'm coming to kill your family one by one. Every week, you're gonna lose someone new in your family. I hate to say that on camera, but it is what it is. Y'all getting away with too much. And I tell the judge the same thing. They killed my child, an innocent child. Hey, now your family must pay that price. Catch a woman way on their way to school, catch a wife on her way to work, catch her at the gas station, kill her right there on site. I hate to talk like that, but it's time for that to happen. It is time for that. It ain't gonna resolve that, but your family need to feel the pain that my family feeling. Y'all family, y'all 4 officers' family need to feel the pain that George Floyd family is feeling right now, that his daughter feeling right now without having her daddy here for her. You know what I'm saying? It's time, man. It's time. It's time. I'm not promoting violence or whatnot, but it's time. I don't know no other way to get y'all to feel the pain that y'all affecting in the black community right now, that y'all put on the black community right now. Not just in the black community, but all over the world, you know? Because now look what it led to. You know what I mean? Now look what it led to. It led to a big old riots all over Minneapolis. Huh? I'm not saying that's the right answer, but that's the way Minneapolis choosing to respond to what is going on. Because we don't see this repeatedly since the Don King situation. You know what I mean? Since the Don King situation, since all them officers beat him down in the street like that and got away with it, walked to the courtroom free of charges. So we've been seeing it for centuries now. And now all these new cases done popped up under the Trump being in office, because he said, let's make America great again. So I guess this is what he mean by making America great again. That's what Trump means. You know what I mean? And that look what it led to. That led to all kind of riots, breaking down, protesters popping up all over Minneapolis. They're destroying the city. You know what I mean? Destroying the city, burning down businesses, looting in businesses. And I want to point out, as I say, looting, Looting, looting in businesses is not just black people. Look at that Target video. What do you see? You don't just see black people running in Target, taking things out of Target. You see other races also. So it's not a race issue here. It's not a race issue here. Everybody having an effect and taking advantage of the situation, you know? I was talking to my bus driver, the bus driver today that I'm cool with, and he was telling me he understands why they doing all these riots and protests around Minneapolis, because, you know, everyone dealing with this coronavirus pandemic. A lot of cities, a lot of states are still under shutdown, still under lockdown right now. So, you know, they see everybody else doing it. And then they basically like a father leader type thing. There's nothing to do. So everybody going around rioting, looting stores and doing whatever, burning down buildings. They burnt down a Wendy's, our Audi was destroyed, our Target was demolished. You know what I mean? A lot of businesses getting destroyed behind this George Floyd murder. I ain't gonna say a kill him, say a murder. They murdered this man. They murdered this man. They killed this man. They killed this man right there. Huh? That's crazy, man. This stuff got to stop. When is it gonna stop? When is it gonna stop? When is it gonna stop? That's what I don't know. When is this gonna stop? Cause look what's going on. Our police station got burnt down in Minneapolis. Businesses getting burnt down, destroyed, demolished. A lot of money getting lost. A lot of money getting lost. I'm not saying this the right way. I don't agree with that tactics that the people in Minneapolis using to resolve to let out their anger towards the frustration behind this another black person being murdered. So I don't condone it, but I will say there's other ways to go about it. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the right way to go about it. I feel it could be talked out. It can't be talked out, you know what I mean? Protest. Do your marches and whatnot, cause that's taking food out your family mouth. That's taking jobs away from your community. You know what I mean? That's taking jobs away from your community, you know, cause now they can use this in so many ways. You know what I mean? And then I seen on the news I seen on Facebook that the news reporter, CNN, the whole crew they had on the scene was arrested without reason. They identified who they were, and they were still arrested for what reason? For what reason? Without getting a cause of why they were being arrested. Then that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean? That is crazy, man. This situation is really getting out of hand right here. And I hope this be that situation I hope this be the tragedy that brings forth a change. Yeah, it's gonna bring a lot of new jobs to the Minneapolis area. It's gonna open up a lot of job opportunities, a lot of room for new businesses and whatnot. But at the same time, it needs to bring a change. It needs to bring a change, man. We've been talking for years. Every time a black person get murdered by police, we talking about it. When there's time to put action behind the talking, and this is the action that come behind the talking. The talking ain't get us nowhere. It's time to come with some solutions. I feel the best solution would be trying to upgrade all the police training. Every law enforcement in America needs upgraded tactics now. It's time for all law enforcement nationwide across the globe to be upgrading their tactics on dealing with suspects. It's time for that. It's overdue. I think that'll be a start of a change right there. We in 2020, what worked in 2000 and in the 1990s, those tactics not gonna work nowadays. It's time for America to acknowledge that for what it is and make the changes needed. You know, the only thing I was happy with seeing was that they was in front of one of the cops' houses that had something to do with George Floyd death. Then that I didn't get to see the whole live feed what went down because they were doing too much talking. I ended up falling asleep because I was up real late from work last night, but that did have me like, yeah, now they at the right place. Instead of destroying your city, go call chaos on their family. Get all 5 of them officers' names and short of their houses and cause pure hell. Let them feel the pain. Let them feel how it feels to be feared. To be feared, to be terrified. Let them feel what we feeling right now, man. Cause I'm hurt by it too. I'm scared for my kids, man. I'm scared for my kids. And I talk to my kids all the time about how to defend themselves. I'm scared for my children. I'm scared for my children at this time, man. Cause this is a crazy situation. I am scared for my children. I'm scared for my life. So I drive as cautious as I can to keep from having any run-in with the police because I don't want to end up a victim and they out here still living their life, going to their life, sitting at home getting paid while my family worrying about how they're gonna bury me. I don't want me or my kids to become a victim to the police. You know what I mean? That's why I talk to them all the time about how to deal with things when you're dealing with law enforcement. You know, that's why I try to drive as cautious as I can. You know what I mean? I try to, when I see a cop, like when I was in Virginia, a cop was behind me. Me and my girlfriend, we didn't have her grandchild in a car seat. The daddy was holding in the back seat. I turned off the road just to get the police from behind me. I turned off the road. I turned down the side street, took a whole nother route to where we was going to avoid that whole encounter. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to become a victim to a situation like that. Anytime the police get behind me, this stuff is on my mind. Like, damn, it flashed me every murder that took place since I've been born behind the police that they don't get away with. They don't kill the innocent. You know what I mean? When a cop get behind me, if I got to pull over, whatever I got to do to get you from behind me, I'm gonna do it. Why? That's how I feel. I'm not one. I don't have nothing on me. I'm not dirty no kind of way. It's just I don't want whatever I can do, whatever my power I can do to avoid having a situation with any law enforcement. I'd rather do it. You know what I mean? Avoid them by all means necessary. And that's what it takes for me to continue to be on this earth, to be alive, and get to see my grandkids and my kids and see another day. Then hey, I'd rather do it because I'm not willing to. I don't want to be killed. I don't want to be killed behind the hands of one of these officers, huh? Because they fear. I don't really think it's a fear they got towards it. I just think this Sunday, like Trump say, this is making America great. This is what Trump wanted. This is what Trump wanted when he went in office. This is Trump's way of saying he making America great again. I don't know how this is gonna make America great, but this is Trump's way of saying he's making America great. And they're not doing no good. So all these murders on Trump's hands and the one that's in power to make a change, to bring forth a change that's not taking the time to bring forth a change. I put all these murders and even this one on your hands. Even the New York police force that did the post, if you can breathe, some of the post, disrespectful posts. It's a lot of disrespectful posts popping up right now on Facebook. You know, it all needs to stop. It really needs to stop, man, because this stuff is really, shut up, Mr. Bus. This stuff is really getting out of hand. You know what I mean? This stuff is really, really get out of hand. It needs to come to an end. So whatever it takes for it to come to an end, it needs to come to an end, man. These unjustified killers need to stop. They unjustified because you're getting away with it. They need to stop. It's getting out of hand. And I hope these riots and protests in Minneapolis going for a long time. For a long time till answers, until all 5 of those 4 or 5 officers are charged and locked up, and new solutions are put in place to prevent such more tragedies like this to happen in the future. That's my opinion. That's how I feel. Y'all tell me in the comments how y'all feel about this whole situation, because I'm over it. I'm over it, man. Man, it got me mad. It got me so mad right now. Like, seriously, it got me mad. You know, so y'all tell me in the comments how y'all feel about the tragedy, the George Floyd murder, and all the riots that took place in the last 3 days all over Minneapolis. Let me know how y'all feel about it. You know, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions on it? What do you feel need to be done? Because this is how I feel. I wasn't doing a live feed, but I'm like, I'm already running late, and I didn't know if I would get to work today on my day job. So now I'm taking the time to do this now while I'm running late. That way I can get it uploaded and whatnot. I'm still catching up on old blogs that I need to catch up on other supporters trying to support my channel, but just give me time to work with me, because I'm not working a lot of days. I don't have an access to a lot of Wi-Fi around my city, because a lot of places that do provide unlimited Wi-Fi is closed down or not using the data room right now. So I gotta find it the best way I can, you know what I mean, to watch these blogs. But these are my thoughts on both situations. And as I said before, my condolences go out to George Floyd family. I know he had a daughter. For some of the posts I read on Instagram, he had just got his CDLs, started a whole new life, and now he's gone at 46 years old. Like, wow. That there, right there alone is 6 years from now. I'll be 46 in 6 years. I'll be 40 in 90 days. August, I'll be 40 this year. Lord willing, if I live to see it. If I live to see 40, man, it just hurt to know that, wow, 46 years old, a father, a good friend, what I see on Instagram, you know what I mean? Probably was a brother, you know, gone, just like that, gone. How can police be so, I don't know what word to use, stupid, dumb? Someone telling you they can't breathe and you don't bother to let up or look down at the body to make sure you're not doing nothing wrong. I mean, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is real crazy, man. Like, wow, that just sit in my mind like, wow. I want to water it right now, probably shed a tear. I can feel my eye watering now. Like, damn, this man telling you I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And not one of the other 3 officers that was holding on to George Floyd's body or trying to detain him or whatnot, just say, hey, let your knee up off his neck, man. Let your knee up off his neck. You know, and I'm discussing the mayor. Man, I don't think it's a good thing. I want to pursue charges. It took you 3 days to make that decision. It took you 3 days to make that decision that it's time to pursue charges. Come on, man. Come on, the mayor of Minneapolis. Come on, man. It took you 3 days to make that decision. It's time to pursue charges in this situation. 3 days. It took you 3 days. It took you 3 days. It took you 72 hours to decide you want to pursue charges. Is this world really that jacked up now? It took you 3 days. I'm pretty sure you heard about this tragedy the day it happened. I'm pretty sure somebody brought it to your attention or you seen it on the news somewhere, and it took you 3 days to make the decision, I want to pursue charges now. Wow. That just hurt. Like, wow, that's a big, I don't know about nobody else, but I feel like that's a big slap in the face. It took 3 days. But like the jogger situation, it took 3 months to 90 days for them to pursue charges on that. So, I mean, it is crazy, man. It's crazy what we got to go through to get justice for these murders, these killings. It's just crazy, man. And man, like I said to all the black people out there, man, be careful, be cautious. Be cautious. Do everything in your power to avoid the police, to avoid having run-ins with the police by all means. I'm gonna say that again. Do everything in your willpower that you can do without making yourself look guilty or as a suspect to prevent from having run-ins with the police. Because I'm gonna do it. I told the police get behind me. I'm next street. I'm busting that corner. I'm gonna bend that corner. Just that fast. I don't want no run-ins with them. I'm sorry. Y'all killing too many innocent people. Or I keep on driving until I get my phone set up where I can record everything, let people see, okay, I'm getting pulled over, you know, but if they don't flash their lights, man, look at I'm turning down the next street coming near me. Cause I'm not with it. I'm not with it, man. I got 3 kids I need to live for. I got 3 kids I love with all my heart. And I want to live to see old age. I want to live to see old age. I don't want y'all to take my life. You know, I don't want y'all to take my life, man. Or harm one of my kids. I'm gonna talk to my kids every chance I get about how to handle things with a run-in with the police, or how to avoid run-ins with the police, because I don't want to go through it. But police kill one of my kids, it's gonna be hell on earth. I will rain down hell on your family when these police kill one of my kids. That is my opinion. But that's where I stand. These are my thoughts on this strategy and the rise in Minneapolis, man. Cause I am gonna try to get out there and get some of that money. They paying good enough, but I'm pretty sure everything that's getting destroyed right now, they gonna want to build it back up ASAP. Like the World Trade, that was up in no time. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same way. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. If the pay is right, I would be on a plane headed there to get some of that money. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'll be on a flight out there headed to get some of that money, man. Cause boy, you know, but I can kind of see the bus driver point. You know, people stressed out by all these innocent killings, and then on top of that, under the pandemic, a lot of cities and states still locked down. I can imagine. I mean, hey, people losing money, everybody not getting approved for the stimulus check. You know what I mean? For all kind of reasons. My son, he been working for years and didn't get approved for the stimulus check. You know what I mean? So that his bill's on hold right now until he find out where they can bring some money to them. I mean, people are hurt right now, and they want to release that stress and frustration and tension. This is how they're chosen to release. So I can understand that in one point of view. Yes, I can understand in the point of view. So that's how I feel. If you like this video, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you don't, go through my playlist and find a video you like. If you like that video, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll see you on my next vlog. Enjoy your day. Once again, my condolences go out to George Floyd family. Lord, coming through this time, get on the strength to cope this, and bring justice. Bring justice. Bring justice by all means necessary. His family, his daughter, I don't know if he had other kids than his daughter, but people talk about his daughter on Instagram, but his family, his daughter need justice. Things need to be done. Now is the time for a change.